happy to have you.
Grab your guys' popcorn because we have ours, and as any Spelmanite would, we're going to start with our Spelman intros. So I'm Paityn Farrow, a sophomore economics major, international studies minor from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And I'm Victoria Keys, a political science major, econ minor from Fulton, Maryland.
So we're going to get started with what brought both of us individually to Spelman.
Okay, so my journey to Spelman was a little bit complicated. I feel like a lot of Spelman girls, they come in knowing they've wanted to go to Spelman for years and years. Yeah. I didn't find out what Spelman was till like my junior, senior year. And so from there, it's like I already felt behind, and I also still wanted to go to Howard. So it was like a big mix. I ended up applying to 4 schools, UMD, Howard, and CAT, and Spelman. And I initially got deferred.
Crazy.
And I was like, I was on the Spelman hate train. I was like, I didn't want to go there anyways. What even is a number one HBCU? I don't care. And I was like, gonna go to Howard. It was like this. It really hurt my ego because like that. Like,
yeah. Why are you deferring me?
Yeah, you could have. Anyways,
you want this?
But I feel like everything worked out how it was supposed to. I ended up going to Spellbound.
And then she met me, and she fell in love with like Spelman because I was.
I thought you were gonna say I fell in love with you.
Right. So, anyways.
Oh. But yeah, I ended up at Spelman because I really couldn't see myself at a PWI. And so I think when I got here, I didn't even, before I even ended up coming, I didn't know how impactful it was going to be to come to HBCU. And I wasn't someone who went to a predominantly white institution all my life. My high school was very diverse. So it wasn't a matter of finally getting to be around black people. But I don't know, it all worked out and I'm here.
Yeah, we're here now. So my journey was a little different. I was introduced to Spelman my sophomore year. So my Jack and Jill chapter took us on an HBCU tour. So we went to a bunch of HBCUs and Spelman was my favorite. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna go to an HBCU, I like Spelman the best because just the environment, all girls, sisterhood, the vibes were good.
Which is crazy because the number one hate you get about Spelman is
yeah.
You want to go to an all-girls school?
No, I love the fact that it's an all-girls school. But I don't know, I feel like then 2 years later, or a year later, when I started applying, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was like, okay, this is this Spelman application, moving on. And then when I got my decisions back, I applied to 20 different schools. So if I sat here and named them all, we'd be here for a minute. But I just liked Spelman the best out of everything that I got back. And then when I went to Spellbound, I was like, yeah, I have to be here. The same feeling that I felt my sophomore year when I went to Spelman, I was like, yeah, I can tell that this is the best fit for me.
And Spellbound is definitely, you can ask anybody, it's definitely a canon event
game
for
changer.
All Spelman, women.
Any doubt will disappear,
No.
Genuinely, yeah. So good.
And it was funny because Spellbound was the same weekend as, the Howard admission.
Yeah.
So that's really when I made my decision to, go to Spelman because I was already, committing to the bid.
Right, yeah. She committed to skipping Howard's day.
Okay, now getting into how we met. We kind of touched on this a little bit, but we'll get more in depth and the development of our friendship.
Yeah.
Okay, so we met through our beloved friend Sloan at not NSO, Spellbound. Mm-hmm. I actually ended up seeing Paityn in the hotel before when we checked in.
Really?
Yeah, I saw you earlier.
I don't.
And then Sloan introduced us. I was like, oh, that's the girl from the lobby.
I don't remember.
But we went to we barely knew each other at this time. We knew.
This is our first time meeting.
This is our first time meeting. Yeah. So we were in the car. We went to the skating rink, Cascade.
Yeah. Wait, to clarify, Sloan is my roommate, and then they played basketball together when they were children. So she just happened to introduce us.
Yeah. But we met at the skating rink again. We still barely knew each other.
Yeah.
But it was that wasn't the spark. That's not when I felt the spark.
Well, okay.
This is a marriage.
Yeah. But yeah, and then when we got to school, first week NSO, we found each other again. There was a lot of things going on. NSO, you're gonna have this large group that you're going around everywhere with, and then it's gonna eventually whittle down and you're gonna find your people. But me and Tori, we were there day one. essentially tied at the hip, and like I feel like it just never ended. Like it gradually maybe even got worse. Like people would like notice like, oh, did you guys plan matching? Like no, we didn't plan it. I promise we didn't plan it. Like it just happened.
And like it got to a certain point where we were so much alike that like I would have to tell Peyton like, no, like you have to go
like someone
like, you
has
cannot
to
buy this. You can't like because we have to fight the allegations. Like we're still fighting the allegations.
Patty, bro.
No, but for real, the first time we touched down and like actually like got to campus, it was like attached at the hip. I was in Peyton's dorm mostly because she never wanted to come to mine.
Mine was better.
But we lived in the same dorm, mind you. They were just different floors, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yes, like we've made so many memories together last year. We went on trips, like every break we still couldn't
literally every break we saw each other. It was a journey. And now we're taking on sophomore year together, not in the same building. Tori's off campus and I'm on campus, but this is kind of our way of like coming back together and like sharing what our journey like with you guys. So we can talk a little bit more about what it means.
Okay, yeah, let's get into what this podcast means to us. So we recognize that college is an experience that shapes you into the person you're going to become, especially when you go to the #1 HBCU. We're bringing you into honest conversations with classmates, professors, and changemakers about what it means to live up to your legacy or build your own and stay grounded in sisterhood. This podcast is our love letter to Spelman, a space for storytelling, reflection, and community.
Yes, so we basically are just sharing our journey to becoming what we view as our best version of ourselves so that you guys might be able to relate or say, this is how I can reach my version of excellence as well.
Yes, and I feel like just to emphasize at Spelman part, and what I tell a lot of people about the Spelman experience is that it's unlike no other.
Yeah.
Like us, like swimming at Spelman is like, or if you're drowning at Spelman, you're swimming anywhere else. Like
yeah, for sure.
So I feel like, but the like feelings of trying to keep up and keep swimming with everybody when everybody's doing amazing things.
Yes.
And it gets like a little complicated. So we're just here to help you guys try to like give advice on what we did.
Yeah.
And also talk to other people, not just us, because me and Peyton don't know it all.
Yeah. At all.
But like as a sisterhood would, if we can get together and share what helped us.
Work together as a team. All HBCUs or all college students, whoever wants to listen. I feel like this is something that everyone can take something away from. Like we're not just sitting here and like spewing advice. Like we're bringing you into like our lives and our personalities. So
it's a lot, but you can join it.
Yeah, so I figured, or we both figured that like the best thing to talk about this episode would kind of be our freshman year reflection so that we can share with you like kind of what formed us to be who we are today, starting our sophomore year, and kind of just how we plan on like taking those lessons and utilizing them moving forward in our journey at Spelman.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay. So the first lesson that I think I learned at Spelman was that connections are everything. Like knowing different people and just like being not outgoing, but just like I don't know, having a good network of people will get you very far, not just at Spelman, but in life. So if you know this person, they may be able to help you do XYZ, and you might be able to help them do like whatever like alternative interests they have. Like I just feel like having connections is very important, and having like a broad range of friends, like not settling into one group and just talking to those people. Like you should really be friendly with everyone. Like at Spelman, I feel like it's a campus where everyone knows everyone. So don't just limit yourself to like one set of people. Like connections are very important to getting where you want to be.
And also understanding, like, you talked about this, but connections go both ways.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot just suck the life of somebody out of somebody else, but then expect them to, like, do things for you. Like, it needs to be a reciprocated, like, relationship.
And it shouldn't just be a favor relationship. Obviously, a genuine relationship.
Yeah.
But people can do things for you when they view you as a genuine, like, value to their life.
Exactly. Mine, I feel like, is universal, like, college class things, but taking a hard class. I took college algebra my second semester, and I can tell you, like, everybody can attest to how bad I was going through it. Like,
every day talking about your delta math.
Bro, this teacher was like, not only was like this class itself hard, because you wouldn't think college algebra is that hard, but just dealing with a difficult teacher where, like, you know, at Spelman, sometimes the teachers, or most of the time, let me correct that, want to help you and want to pour into you. That's a big trend here. But then there's those few who are like
a little stubborn,
give you the hardest time. Like, I'm telling you, like, I had to bring somebody to the hospital and stay with them overnight, and she was like, yeah, you can't make that up. And so really what I learned from that experience is just do what you can do. Like, I emailed her every time, even if she never looked at my emails. She made me come to her every class and tell her, like, hey, did you see my email? She's like, no. I went to Spelman on the Hill, and she was trying to make me take the test the day that I got back. And I had to advocate for myself.
Advocate for yourself.
So it's
another
like
lesson.
Advocating for yourself, being like an active student. Like, I made sure I did everything else right, so she couldn't like try to get on me about anything. Like, when I retook that test that I didn't take right after I got back, I studied my butt off, and I got a 99 or something. And so she was like, oh yeah, like,
exactly,
I should have like had her retake it. But just like when you encounter that, because not every professor is going to be easy, but definitely making sure that you're doing what you can control and to not stress out about things you can't.
Yeah. Okay, so my second lesson would be just trying new things. So for me, like, that would be, I've been involved with community service before I went to college, but joining a community service organization that like built sisterhood around I guess service, like, was really impactful to me. So that organization was Skirts. And
shout out to Skirts.
Yeah, big shout out to Skirts. But yeah, so I feel like that kind of introduced a new love and sisterhood to me within Spelman, of just girls who love to like serve their community. And also through Skirts, I found my love for like digital design, which like now I'm a part of like the economics e-word, and I am doing digital design for them. So like that helped me like discover a new love. So I would just say, like, try new things. Like, your first year, like, apply whatever clubs that you thought you were interested in, even if like it might not work out for you. You don't have to rejoin. Like, I think that, like, I don't know, trying new things is always important, but especially like when you're starting and getting your footing in college. Like, you never know what you can end up loving.
And college like is like a place to like click the restart button.
Yeah.
Like, you get to be whoever you want to be. So maybe you like, again, you didn't do service in high school. You could be the top service girl in the class. Like, I don't know. Like, this is a time to try new things, and to like figure out what you want. You get to reinvent yourself, like everybody says.
Yeah.
I think mine are like more strict things. Like, time management is not optional.
Yeah.
Don't think that it
log onto your Zoom.
Log onto your Zoom, but also like there's always going to be times where like you want to go out, your friends are going to the cafe, you want to do this, you want to do that, but that assignment is waiting for you right on your computer. And so you really have to decide. Like, Paityn actually put me onto Google Calendar.
Oh yes,
which was really helpful.
Calendar.
And just like be organized. Like, you can't just like store everything.
Write
in your
everything
brain
down. If you haven't, like, you will forget about it. I promise you'll forget about it.
And college is just so chaotic that you cannot trust what's up here. Like, you'll be like typing something on your phone, like Paityn will come up to me, poof, it's gone. Like,
out of your brain.
You need to make sure that you're being diligent, because like, okay, you got to hang out with your friends, but are they gonna do your work for you?
Right.
No. So just make sure you are like, it's like intrinsically.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Exactly.
You're like motivated within yourself. Like, you can't look at other people because they don't got the same work that you do.
Yeah.
And I feel like just make sure you're managing your time, girls.
Yeah. And then my third thing, like, kind of goes along with that. I would say just make sure you're investing in your future self. Like, those freshman year parties, they're fun, like canon events. Go to the parties, but also make sure that you're doing things that will help you grow when you get out of college, or even the next year. Like, closed mouths don't get fed. So make sure that you're doing what's best for you. Like, as Tori was saying, your friends aren't gonna do your assignments or like fill out a club application for you.
Or your job applications when you graduate.
That part. If your friends have jobs and you don't, you're gonna be sad. So
are you gonna remember those parties? Or
yeah, you're gonna remember that paycheck that you don't have. So make sure that you stay on top of your business and get your work done, no matter what's going on outside of that.
And also to build on to that, like when I tell you, like, this is number one, closed mouths don't get fed. And this girl taught me how to advocate for myself. Because, like, the way, like, I used to be, like, a little more timid, I would say. Like, I was like, wait,
really?
Can we do that? Like,
yes, we can do that. I promise you. Let me show you how.
Like, maybe it's like my mom. Like, Mom, no, we can't, like, we can't ask for that. No, don't. No, the waiter already had enough. And
No,
then,
we
like,
can't switch
give
tables.
us our soy sauce. Like, I don't know. Like, but it kind of helped because, like, learning from her and how, like, she commands room, and we'll get into Paityn's world a little bit later. But learning how she
listen, no one's gonna do it for you, okay?
Okay, but she created her own reality for herself. Like, there's pros and cons. But watching, like, that's something I really admire about Paityn, is that she'll make sure that she's fed at the end of the day, that she's not hungry no more. Like,
that part.
But yeah, and just, like, advocate for yourself. You better, for every party you go to, you better be at that club meeting.
Yeah.
Especially those econ majors, because they will feed you. They will wine and dine you. Please.
Literally. Do you know how many business dinners we've been to? Free food and free connections. Why are you not there?
Major. Oh my goodness. But my last one would be the little wins matter. And I feel like this brings us back to, like, the whole Spelman culture of, like, everybody doing great things.
Yeah.
And again, it's not a competition. I'm so happy for everybody. Like, that's the one thing that I want to see is everybody winning. So I feel like when it comes to you and, like, looking at everybody, like, accomplish great things, it's not a matter of looking at yourself and being like, wow, I suck.
What am I
It's
doing?
like, what can you do though?
Yeah.
Like, and there's always something for you to do. And then, like, the little things, like getting an A on the test.
Right.
Girl, you studied for that test and it paid off. Celebrate.
Yeah.
Go to the calf and go
maybe
to
not the
Starbucks.
calf. Go to Twisted and spend some dining dollars, okay? Get you those hot honey chicken. But yeah, no, I would definitely agree with that. And then also, like, building on top of that, surround yourself with people who celebrate your wins and aren't, like, bitter about your wins. I would say that most Spelmanites, like, have that view where they're gonna celebrate you, but there are some people who just might, like, have other things going on in their life, and it might, like, cause a detriment to you. So make sure that the people that you're surrounding yourself with are benefiting you, like, and are not making you feel some type of way, or, like, so you know what I mean. Like, make sure that the people that are surrounding you are supporting you.
Yeah, and we're like, this is really the intro, like, podcast, because everything that we're, like, touching on right now,
we have hours to spew about everything, every sentence.
And we're gonna bring in, of course, new people, which brings us into the podcast details. So new episodes are gonna drop every third week of the month. That's not the schedule right now. Yeah. But we'll let you know.
We're still adjusting, guys. Bear with us.
We're gonna find a good schedule that works for not only the both of us, but, like, for all of you, because we want to make sure we're feeding you guys, but also not starving ourselves.
Wait. Yes.
Basically, we're gonna give you guys content. Just sit down. Just put your headphones on and listen.
Yes, we appreciate all the love. Everyone who has asked me about when is the podcast coming out, what it's going to be about.
We're
love all of you. Thank you guys for showing genuine interest, and we promise to fulfill your expectations.
Oh, that note, because, like, I can't wait. No, everybody's literally been so sweet. Like, I cannot with, like, all the, like, questions and just, like, the general support, like,
genuine interest in what we're doing.
And that's the Spelman culture.
Yes,
like,
exactly,
if you want to see something,
that's
it.
Drop a comment. But yeah, okay, so some of the things that, like, we're looking to do next, like, we might have a teacher guest do a little office hours episode with one of our favorite teachers. Dropped a little hint. Okay, and then we also want to do, like, maybe, like, an episode with some friends and talk about friendships and navigating those through college. And we don't want to give away too much, but that just gives you a little bit of an idea of how we're going to be navigating, like, hosting guests on our podcast. But of course, we'll still have sit-down sessions with me and Tori.
Mm-hmm. Can't forget about us. Don't get too excited with the guests. Okay? Get in with us.
Yes.
I'm so dead. But yeah, grab your headphones and get comfortable and join us on this journey, because this is Benchmark, and we'll see you